This is episode 48 of Fresh and Uncooked. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
Jeff and I love to eat. We know you do too. And we're here every single week to talk about new menu items and products, give our opinions on the food we try and enjoy. And every episode of Fresh and Uncooked has its own dedicated topic. Today, we're talking about what, Jeff?
Rice.
Plus, there's a new steak at Chipotle.
Oh.
Twinkies, ding dongs, and donuts are shrinking.
Of course they are.
And the Burger King chicken sandwich rumors were true. The Chiking is replaced. We will talk about that and what else Burger King might be up to.
All right.
All coming up now, episode 48 of Fresh and Uncooked.
Any news? Is there any news?
I have news.
Food news.
Bad news travels fast.
Hey, Jeff, I know you're a fan of the Taco Bell steak.
Of course I am. As a
You
matter
would
of fact, I
prefer
had
that
it
over
this
a
week.
nice downtown Chicago steakhouse, I believe.
I think so. I think you're right.
Well, for a limited time, Chipotle has a new steak available. Do you like Chipotle steak? Do you usually go chicken? What's your Chipotle order?
I usually go steak, yeah.
Oh, you do? You go steak. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, the garlic Guajillo steak is in restaurants across the U.S. and Canada and will feature the new flavor profile of course, garlic and Guajillo peppers, fresh lime, and hand-chopped cilantro. Also, I hear Chipotle was testing a chicken al pastor in Denver and Indianapolis.
Wow.
I do love al pastor tacos. Of course, those are pork, but, still kind of exciting to hear Chipotle messing around with some al pastor. So some interesting things happening over there at Chipotle. I usually don't do steak.
At Chipotle? Do you do
usually-
Chipotle at all?
I do, not often.
Same here.
Geez, it's been so long. Maybe I do steak. I don't even know what I get at Chipotle, but I would try this. I would try the Guajillo steak.
Yeah, they do a carne asada, don't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds
That's what
right.
I usually do.
Do you usually do Hostess?
Hostess. Man, I hate to sound like an old guy, but it's just not the same anymore.
Those Twinkies aren't the same. Well,
They're just not the same.
they're definitely not the same now, Jeff. Hostess Brands is giving consumers a new way to experience some of its most iconic snacks. Twinkies, ding dongs, and donuts. Donuts, that's how you say those, right? Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
They all are now available as bouncers. What are bouncers? Well, they're little bite-sized snack cakes. I already kind of thought the donuts were already like bite-sized, but
Right.
they're more or less a little bite-sized pop-in-your-mouth ball-shaped Twinkie, ding-dong, or donut, sort of like a donut hole. The donuts are cinnamon, by the way, and of course, there's Twinkies and ding-dong bouncers. Each multi-pack of Hostess Bouncers contains 5 packable portable pouches with 3 bouncers per pouch.
All right.
That would be
I don't know how I
15.
feel about that.
I'd probably go donut out of any of those, and I probably wouldn't even do a donut. But would the bouncers make me try it just because they're small, portable, and in pouches? Not necessarily, but they're out there.
No, all those other things are small, portable, and all of that as well, right?
I'm pretty sure either of us would have no problems popping a full-size Twinkie or Ding Dong in one bite.
Yeah.
They're not
I don't want anybody
exactly
to watch me do
huge.
it, though. No.
Yeah.
See, Hostess, I feel their best thing it wasn't even mentioned in that. And nobody, when they talk about Hostess, they never bring these up.
Huh.
They're cherry or blueberry pies.
Oh, the pies.
Yeah, those are good. Those are delicious.
Yeah.
And those aren't even the same anymore either.
No. Yeah. You know what? I always remember my mom and dad getting those. Yeah. Nah.
You'll pass, I
I'll
take it.
pass on all of them. Yeah. All right. Well, we talked about the Burger King rumors a few episodes ago, and it's confirmed the hand-breaded Chiking sandwiches are gone, and they have been replaced with the BK Royal Chicken sandwiches.
All right.
All right. So these are quite different from the Chiking. You remember those, Jeff? Those were pretty huge piece of meat on those sandwiches. Mm-hmm. Lots of coating, foil wrapper. The Royale, or the Royal, I guess, is much more processed, a lot thinner, and comes in a paper wrapping.
All right.
So it's quite the downgrade. And I don't know. Maybe it's just because they're still maybe not at every Burger King yet, but they've been pretty quiet about it. I did see a commercial during some NFL games just once. Even if you go to BurgerKing.com, at least when I went, these weren't even like featured on the home screen, you know? So they're being a little quiet about these now, but there are 4 different versions of it. The BK Royal Crispy Chicken, crispy white meat chicken breast topped with royal sauce, lettuce, tomato on a toasted potato bun. There's also the BK Spicy Royal Chicken Sandwich, crispy chicken sandwich, crispy white meat with their triple pepper spicy glaze, topped with a savory sauce. Not sure if that's the royal sauce or a completely different sauce, but a savory sauce, lettuce, and tomatoes on, again, a toasted potato bun. And then you got 2 wild card ones in here. Again, the chicken with the royal sauce on the bacon and Swiss cheese version. There's, of course, Swiss cheese, crispy bacon with the lettuce and the juicy tomatoes on a toasted potato bun. And the 4th one, chicken, southern spiced barbecue sauce, bacon, and melty cheese on the potato bun. That's the barbecue, bacon, and cheese BK Royal Crispy Chicken.
What are they doing? How about if they just had 2? If they just had a regular and a spicy, right?
Yeah.
Just leave it there.
Yeah,
just leave it there.
Yeah. I did try the BK Royal Crispy Chicken. And I'll tell you what I think here in what's new in a little bit. But first, some other things BK is doing. They're testing a plant-based version of their original chicken sandwich. The long one, you know, the one from the 90s and I guess the 80s. The one I still love. Please don't take that away, Burger King. But if you're in the Cincinnati, Ohio area, the Impossible original chicken sandwich might be available as they're testing it.
I would say get some Skyline chili if you're in Cincinnati.
Right. BK is also testing an everything bagel seasoning bun.
Oh, I heard about this. It's so disappointing.
Huntsville, Alabama, and Albuquerque, New Mexico are the lucky recipients for this test run. The new brioche bun, which is coated in everything bagel seasoning, is featured on the everything menu, which includes the everything Whopper, the everything BK Royal Crispy Chicken Sandwich, and the everything breakfast sandwich, which is sausage patty, eggs, and melted American cheese on that bun. Do you like everything bagel anything? Not necessarily Burger King, but anything? Everything
I don't
bagel?
mind everything bagels. I think they're okay.
On
but
a
I don't
bagel.
think that, yeah, on a bagel.
You don't
But I
have,
don't
you don't
need-
have like the jar of seasoning at home, huh?
I think we might.
Is it
I
expired?
don't use it. It might be expired. And if it is,
That's
it's
one to
going
check,
right in the
yeah.
garbage.
Because I believe sesame seeds, right?
It's sesame seeds, garlic. What else is in there?
If it's got sesame seeds,
Maybe
then
an onion powder or
it'll
something.
probably
too?
expire pretty quick. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think that we have it. Now that I think about it, I don't think that I know that we have had it before. I don't think that we have it currently. And I think it's extremely overrated, everything bagel seasoning.
I think it is too. I think it's a little too much.
It is.
And I don't mind an everything bagel. I'm more about the flavor of the cream cheese than I am the flavor of the bagel, to be honest. But
Okay.
I have purchased the everything bagel seasoning for an everything bagel breakfast casserole that I was doing. But I think, yeah, it's just kind of been hanging out in the cupboard in the back of the spice cabinet.
Okay. How did that
Ever since.
casserole turn out?
Oh, the casserole's good. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's your food news, episode 48.
Hey, what's new?
What's new? What's new?
What's new?
What's new?
It's What's New. It's where we try something new and we give it a review. We give it a letter grade. Jeff, I got a quick thing about the Dream World Coke that I teased last episode that I had. I'm going to give a quick one on that. And then I got the Burger King Crispy Royal review.
Okay.
And you got a chicken sandwich to talk about yourself, right?
I do. And I forgot that there's actually, it's not necessarily chickened. Let's just say that it's beyond chicken.
Uh-oh.
We'll talk about that as well.
All right. Well, I'll do one of mine first here. How about the Dream World Coca-Cola? I talked about Marshmallows Coke last episode, did it live during the recording of the episode. It was one of the new Coca-Cola creations that have been coming out, and I thought it was somewhat decent. And I mentioned that I had a bottle of the Dream World flavor, which is so weird to say, and it's also the last of the creation series until I'm sure next summer when it comes out again. It too was actually decent, a little bit of like a fruity vibe to it, like the Marshmallow Coke creation. So, I mean, I didn't mind either one. I will not miss them when they're gone, but you know, they were better than the first one they came out with, which was the space flavored Coke. Starlight.
Okay.
That one was no good, but yeah, straight up C+ for Dream World Coke.
Okay. Yeah, I tried the marshmallow one too. I think actually it was the day after we talked about it last time, and it's not bad for sure. It's decent. I'm not usually one to try the different things, but yeah, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't. And I don't know if just because I was so disappointed with the space flavored Coke, but I think I want to say I gave it a B-. Yeah, I gave it a B-.
Sweet. Yeah.
And a C+ for this one. So
I would agree with that B-. I don't normally go to this place. I do every once in a while. I get a strange craving for Panda Express.
Oh boy.
How do you feel about Panda Express?
I'll pass.
Okay. Strange craving.
Okay.
Just a very strange craving. So what I had, I was just looking for something different for lunch one day, and they have the original.
Wow.
I know, right? Oh, it's beyond the original orange chicken.
Oh,
so
boy.
It's orange chicken that's made with Beyond, I would say meat, but it's made with it's Beyond chicken.
Beyond
it's
chicken.
plant-based.
Right. Plant-based chicken, right. That's definitely different for lunch.
It is different. Yeah, why not? Just once in a while, Panda Express, it's good quarterly.
So do you usually do orange chicken when you do have that Panda Express craving?
I don't know that I normally do.
No? Okay.
No, I think I do like the other regular chickens, the chickens that aren't breaded, whatever that may be.
So how was Beyond Orange Chicken?
You know what? It kind of tasted like their regular chicken. Because here's the thing, like it's all about that orange chicken sauce that they put on there.
Yeah, it covers up a lot.
Yeah, and the texture, it tasted like it was deep fried something, and it had the sauce on there.
Was it served with rice?
Well, I mean, you know, at Panda Express, you can get it how you like it. I think I got mine with the chow mein noodles. So overall, I'll give it a B, a solid B.
Okay.
Because it's maybe a little bit better than average. Now, I don't know that Panda Express is better than average, right? I enjoy Panda Express. I'm not trying to knock them or what have you, but it was kind of what I expected, and it wasn't horrible.
Very cool. Well, speaking about different, we just talked about the 4 new chicken sandwiches from Burger King. I just tried one of them. I decided to go with the classic one, start with the base version. Again, the classic is their crispy chicken, toasted potato bun, royal sauce, lettuce, and tomato. First, the royal sauce, some sort of mayonnaise-based sauce, just like a thinned out mayonnaise. I really didn't taste any other flavor, but there was something else in there. But it's just a watered down mayonnaise is what I think it is. Because it was drippy. It was dripping out of that sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, it was drippy. And I don't know about you, Jeff, but I'm just kind of done with the lettuce and the tomato on a chicken sandwich.
That doesn't need to be a thing, right?
It just seems kind of old school.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's why it's there, but I technically all of them except for the barbecue one have the lettuce and the tomato on it. So, I mean, I knew it was there. I knew it came on it. I still ordered it, but I won't be again. I'll try this. I was going to say I was going to try the spicy version, but it's got the lettuce and the tomato on there, and that makes even less sense to me for some reason. But, yeah, so maybe if I try the spicy version, I would just ask no lettuce and tomato. I won't try the Swiss cheese one because I just don't like Swiss cheese. So maybe I'll do the barbecue one since it's just bacon and barbecue sauce. But you know what? The actual chicken isn't like I'm not looking forward to trying any of the other versions because the chicken was just disappointing. D plus, a little too classic for me.
Wow. Okay. That's not good.
However, I think you have a better chicken sandwich to talk about that maybe I should worry about that one before trying another one of the BK ones.
Oh, for sure. Well, you're going to have to wait a while because it's sold out.
Oh,
yeah,
are you
it's sold
kidding
out.
me? Wow.
Yo, it's sold out in 6 days after it was released.
Wow.
So I'm talking about Wingstop. Yes, Wingstop, they finally entered the chicken sandwich game. And you know when chicken places come out with their chicken sandwiches, they always rank really high. And this is the same thing here. So they have 12 different, I think, varieties that are available, okay, as far as their chicken wing flavors. So I went with the Louisiana dry rub. That's what I always get when I order their wings.
A little Cajun style to it.
Oh, yeah, it's good. Just the right amount of heat. It's really good. And this sandwich, let me tell you, very good. So good, I would like to see it. Maybe we should revisit this whole chicken sandwich thing at some point in time when this is available.
And you would
it's
say
sold out.
Bring that one to the party, huh?
I would bring this one to the party for sure.
Nice.
I'm going with a B plus.
All right, 2 B plus. You gave beyond B plus. You got 2 B pluses today.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you brought up a good point, Jeff. It's the chicken places. Amazing that these chicken places know how to do a chicken sandwich right.
Right?
And these burger places don't.
That's the thing. Like, stick to what you know. Stick to what you know.
Yeah.
Although with McDonald's, every time I go to McDonald's, because I tried their spicy deluxe sandwich today.
Oh,
because they have this special offer. If you spend $2 through the app, of course, if you spend $2, you get a free deluxe chicken sandwich.
Wow.
Right?
Sure.
So I ordered 4 nuggets. That was $2.19. And then, I got the free sandwich with it.
Okay. Nice.
So once again, tomato lettuce, that was on this thing. It was a little bit messy.
Oh, that's right. That's what their deluxe. Yeah, their deluxe is basically adding the unnecessary ingredients to it.
Well, yeah, once again, it's just goofy. But the spice and all that, the spicy spice that they put on there, for lack of a better term, not bad. I mean, I would say it's a C minus because get rid of the tomato, get rid of the lettuce. I don't need it.
Yeah, especially on the spicy one. Like, I can understand having a classic version at these places because, 10, 20 years ago, chicken sandwiches was basically mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato on every chicken sandwich. And now it's kind of evolved to just letting the chicken shine and maybe throw a little pickle on there. And the new school way is just so much better. But having all these new chicken sandwiches and having the lettuce and tomato on all of them, just on a classic one makes sense. On a spicy one makes even less sense to me.
I think if you put it on a grilled chicken sandwich,
that makes sense too. That
makes sense. But if it's fried chicken, bro, you just have to go with the fried chicken. Would you like a way to make your own nut or plant-based milk at home?
Jeff and Chris here to tell you about the Nutter Machine, and we have a code for our listeners to use if they want to save $10.
Nutter is a milk-making machine for dairy-free milks. A blender, you might say.
But it's better than a blender when it comes to making milk.
Yeah, a blender has its disadvantages, like remembering to pre-soak your nuts overnight, and I don't know about your blender, Chris, but mine doesn't have a heat setting.
Mine doesn't either, so if soy milk is your thing, then a blender does not help you.
The Nutter is designed for making all sorts of fresh nut milks in a matter of minutes, with 3 easy steps and no pre-soak necessary.
Nutter has multiple heat settings and endless recipe possibilities. It's compact size, and it's single serving, so no mess or waste.
If you or someone you know enjoys almond, cashew, coconut, soy, rice, or even oat milk, then the Nutter is perfect for you.
Order online today and save $10 by using our coupon code CHRIS10 at checkout.
TheNutter.com. That's TheNutter.com, NUTR.
Build a more sustainable world, one glass of nut milk at a time.
Before we talk about rice, Jeff, let's hear some facts about rice.
Okay.
Did you know that rice is good for years? Unless it's brown.
That's what they say.
10 to 30 years. They say white rice can last depending on how you keep it. That seems like an awful long time. Should we try? Should we buy a bag of rice, white rice, keep it in the best thing we can find, and episode 4005 in 30 years we can cook something up and see how it tastes?
Hey, if you want to take on that task, have at it.
All right.
Have at it.
Brown rice, apparently the shelf life is only 3 to 6 months. That's quite the drastic difference.
Mm-hmm.
But did you also know that wild rice isn't rice?
Really?
It's a grain from marsh grasses in North America and China.
Okay.
I was going to say that's the worst rice out there.
Oh, wow.
But it's not even a rice. So.
Oh, you don't like wild rice?
No.
Not even in a soup?
Nope. Definitely
All right.
not in a soup. Yep. It does not belong in cream of chicken soup.
Cream of chicken and wild rice soup? That's way up there.
Negative.
Way up there.
Americans eat more than 20 pounds of rice each year.
That does not surprise me at all.
Seems like a lot to me, but I'm not really a fan of rice. But the U.S. Rice Producers Association says people in Asia eat up to 300 pounds each per year.
Wow.
20 pounds, 300 pounds. The French, just 10 pounds.
Wow.
I always say I don't like rice. I think I'm more on the 10 pounds a year. I'm more like the French.
Okay.
It's just not something I enjoy consuming for some reason. But when we kind of do a pre-planning of the show, Jeff will mention 7 to 10 things that are rice-based, and I will start to drool because they sound so good.
Right.
So I guess the goal of this episode, Jeff, let's officially decide if I like rice or if I don't like rice.
All right.
Because I
Challenge
always
accepted.
say, I don't like rice. But then you say something like jambalaya.
See?
And there's a lot of rice in jambalaya.
Oh, there is.
And I love jambalaya.
That's good stuff. Nice long grain rice in with your not with your veggies, but with your seafood and a nice spicy tomato base. Oh,
Yeah,
and
there's
green peppers.
green
a little bit
pepper,
of
celery, and
cayenne.
onion. Yeah, they're the
that
Cajun,
is-
the Cajun Trinity.
I had some jambalaya earlier this week, as a matter of fact, and it was delicious.
See, I kind of put jambalaya in my soup season category. It's more of a winter dish for me, but
Oh, year round for this guy. I know the seasons.
it's almost
You limit
jambalaya
yourself
season.
once you do that.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, some smoked sausage or some andouille sausage if you want to, go the, official way. Shrimp,
Yeah,
even some chicken. They got some leftover chicken.
it's perfect.
Kind of what jambalaya is. A bunch of stuff you got left over, mix it with some rice, Cajun it up, and boom. That's what you got. The good stuff for sure. I'm not sure where this thing where rice, I know exactly where this thing of me not saying I don't like rice. It's childhood.
That's where it always comes from.
It's where it's getting the blame. My parents.
Oh, man.
When it would be chop suey night in the Chris household.
Wow.
That was not a night you look forward to. my
LaChoy chop
yeah.
suey night.
When you saw those 2 huge cans of chop suey mix.
Oh, we had those too.
It was
man.
not, it was call up your best friend and see if you can eat over there or something.
Exactly.
And that was, heated up, however it was heated up, usually mixed with some really tough pieces of beef.
Yes.
How it was usually served, and over white rice. So I think just a pile of white rice with a scoop of this slop and the tough steak just, ruined it. And whenever I think rice, I see that plate.
I know what you mean.
And
I had the exact same thing in my house too. Yeah, that LaChoy chow mein chop suey.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
It was LaChoy. It was LaChoy. I am coming at LaChoy so hard and so brutal because that stuff was garbage. But we all ate it. Everyone had it. Everyone did. Yeah. It might have been that might have been part of like the weekly rotation.
Oh, and it was way too frequent, whatever it was. That's for damn sure.
Oh, it's just awful.
I can picture myself sitting at the table, very disappointed, not saying a word, and just buttering up my fourth piece of white bread. Because I knew I wasn't going to eat much that night. So that's where my sourness comes from, rice.
Okay.
So there's obviously all different kinds. There's the brown rice, like we talked about. There's white rice, but there's different forms of white rice. There's jasmine rice, long grain rice, short grain rice. We'll just try to think of rice-based dishes, and I guess I'll keep track of what I would eat and what I wouldn't eat. And if there's more that I would eat, then I guess I do like rice. And if there's more that I wouldn't eat, then I wouldn't like rice.
Okay.
It's very scientific.
So we'll say jambalaya right off the bat. You like that?
Oh, I thought we'll give it a yes. I'll put a Y right next to that.
All right. Here's another one that I think it has to go on your list. Fried rice.
Fried rice. Absolutely. So love fried rice. It's with any of these things too. It's got to be a good fried rice. There's some bad fried rices out there, probably from Panda Express. I don't know. I don't want to.
And made by La Choy.
No, fried rice for sure. Like when I do take out some Chinese takeout or Asian food, I'll always get fried rice. Some places obviously are way better than others, but that's just an automatic go-to. And I usually end up throwing away the containers of white rice because I just don't touch it.
Yeah, but you save it and then you make your own fried rice.
I suppose that's actually, I've never, ever, ever, ever thought of that. And I love making my own fried rice.
Really? Yeah, that's what you do. I don't even, because they give you so much rice with like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never end up eating it for the most part.
I'll just eat whatever I order just right out of the container. No rice or nothing because I can't do the white rice thing.
Oh, we're doing this episode before dinner. This is killing me.
So fried rice, yes. That's definitely a yes for me. So
all right,
two yeses.
We'll add that one. We'll add that one to it.
Now you mentioned chicken soup with wild rice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a no.
All right.
That is a no.
But you don't like wild rice.
Yeah, I think, and I guess we learned it's technically not even rice, but we can include it. But anything with wild rice is going to be an automatic no for me. I mean, is there something you enjoy about wild rice?
You know what? I just really like cream of chicken and wild rice soup. And I think that's kind of it.
That's kind of the only thing I can think of.
And I'm sure there's other things, but.
Now, I love cream of chicken soup with rice.
Mm-hmm.
But not wild rice.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess that kind of cancels it out. I don't know which one's more popular.
Well, because the wild rice isn't technically rice, you know what I mean? Yeah. We could get into things that way.
So we're not counting wild rice. Are we counting Rice Krispies?
Do you want to count Rice Krispies? That's rice in the name.
I was just asking. I don't really like Rice Krispies, so that would be a no. But I don't mind Rice Krispie treats because, I mean, who doesn't? But
yeah, you don't like Rice Krispies and you don't like marshmallows, but together,
man, okay.
What happens?
I mean, I won't complain.
Right, and you shouldn't.
Complain. Cocoa Krispies might be all right, but I don't know if I've ever had those.
I've had Cocoa Krispies that were made into Rice Krispie treats. Those are very odd.
Oh.
Yeah, they're weird.
Red beans and rice.
Perfect. That is solid. That's so good.
That is another yes. That's something that I will, if I see like smoked sausage at the store on sale or something, I'll grab that and grab a box of, what is that? Is that Zatarain's?
Zatarain's, amazing brand.
Yeah. Solid red beans and rice.
They're the opposite of La Choy, where anything you buy from La Choy, not great.
Yeah.
Everything you get from Zatarain's, perfect.
Agreed. Yeah. Such a quick dinner, too. Grab a box of red beans and rice and a smoked sausage. Everything's basically ready to go. Another thing that I know comes in a box, and people also make it the slow and old-fashioned way, but either way is fine with me, Spanish rice.
Yes.
Just like your typical, like, Spanish rice.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. So I guess I guess I just don't like white rice, like plain white rice waiting to be topped with something.
Right. You don't like plain white rice that's made with canned chop suey.
Definitely not.
Chop suey in a can.
I don't mind cilantro rice, and that's pretty much white rice.
Yeah.
But I'm not eating it on. I'm making a burrito bowl at home, or it's in my Chipotle order or something. Or
So your base for your burrito bowls from Chipotle, it's always rice, right?
Cilantro
There's
rice.
always rice in there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I won't do the brown rice though. That's the other option, right?
Yeah, there's brown rice. I usually do the brown rice.
Yeah, something about brown rice. Not big on the brown rice, but cilantro rice is fine.
Okay.
But I'm not eating it. I'm just not eating a bowl of cilantro rice. I'm topping it with beans and meat and salsa, sour cream. If you're throwing good flavor in the rice, Chris is eating it.
Got it.
But Chris ain't eating rice pudding.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah, I think I see that when I go to the deli at the supermarket, like in the deli case.
Mm-hmm.
$3.49 a pound or whatever. Man, rice pudding. I know that was on your list of examples.
I don't eat it.
You don't eat, okay.
I just feel like, rice pudding is just like, it's not a thing. Yeah, I mean, I think
rice.
on occasion I do, but it's not something that I seek out for sure.
Definitely going over a Rice Krispie treat over rice pudding.
Oh, every time.
100%. Yeah.
So you said Spanish rice. So with that, I guess there's different variations like
Sure.
Mexican rice, Puerto
Right.
Rican rice, all that stuff, all good, all solid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Spanish rice just kind of came to mind first, but I mean they're all different, but they're all pretty similar. Even some rice pilafs, and then there's a million different ways you can do that, or buy the boxes for that. Garlicky, chicken flavored, all those are fine. I'm sure there's one that's probably got like broccoli or something in it that would.
Oh, those are good. There's like cheese and broccoli rice.
Oh, sure, yeah, that not so much, but overall, your classic rice pilaf would be a yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't be excited about it like I would red beans and rice, but it's better than chop suey. I don't know if it's got a name or not, but one thing I remember as a kid, I don't know if it was my grandma that would do this. She would take leftover white rice and basically have that as her cereal.
With
Couple
like
of
milk in
scoops
it?
in a bowl, a little splash of milk, a little dust of cinnamon, a little dust of sugar.
Okay.
Is this foreign to you?
I know I've heard of it before.
Sounds foreign, doesn't
it sounds it's different. It's definitely different. I wouldn't eat that, but I've heard of people eating that before.
But the cinnamon and the sugar makes me think of rice milk, some horchata.
Yes. That's good stuff.
That is a yes. That is definitely a yes for me. I've not had a good glass of cold horchata in a while. It sounds delicious right now.
How about sake?
Isn't sake?
It's rice wine.
Oh, okay. Wine. Okay. I was going to say, wait a minute. That's liquor.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had
It's
it.
a drink. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think I've
That's
ever
pretty
had
good.
it. I guess there's rice beers.
Oh, we're really really going deep now.
Yeah, well,
with the rice.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever had rice beers, but one thing that I do like that we can definitely put on the yes list is risotto.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that is so good.
yeah. Of course, it's got to be the good risotto. Like I'm just seeing a lot of yeses here, Jeff.
Chris, you like rice. That's what it's coming down to.
Rice
you
pudding.
Like rice.
There's a no.
Yeah, you just don't like the old school chop suey.
Arancini.
Arancini.
Italian rice balls.
Oh,
Basically,
those
almost
are
risotto
amazing.
rolled up in a ball and then breaded in breadcrumbs and deep fried.
Yeah, man, those are so good.
Boom.
I need to stop doing this show before dinner.
That is a big yes. That is a very, very big yes. The only other thing I have on my list here, Jeff, is rice cakes.
Okay, those are gross.
Then that's a no.
Yeah, I'd get those away from me.
Yeah.
Sushi rice? Do you like rice on sushi? Or you're not a sushi guy,
I don't like
are you?
sushi, so that would be a no.
'Cause you don't like, you don't like fish, man.
Don't do the sushi. Have it as your cereal. Put it in your pudding, or just make a nice spicy batch of jambalaya.
Yeah.
However you like your rice, I guess we can officially say that Chris, you do like rice. I do.
You do
like rice. Yeah. I'm glad we figured this out because I definitely do like rice. Episode 48, it's all been all about rice. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Fresh Uncooked on Twitter and Instagram. Fresh Uncooked Podcast over on TikTok. Jeff, until next time.
Enjoy what you eat.